Хей, всім привіт, друзі! Ви на каналі Evil Pupsik. Сьогодні ми поіграємо в Hogwarts Legacy. Всім приємного перегляду. Погнали! Так, ну що там? Hogwarts, будь ласка. Я тебе прошу. Так. Понятно. Хогвартс вилетів. Капець. Та блін, та чого це завжди з цим Хогвартсом проблеми якісь? ОБС, будь ласка, злови Hogwarts Legacy. Хорош. Нарешті. Так. Так, погнали. Це ми забираємо, це ми забираємо, це ми забираємо. Це я дуже забираю. Так, що тут у нас? Не це. Так, продовжуємо основне завдання, походу. Ні, не основне. Кентавр і камінь. От, ідемо спочатку. Це завдання виконаємо. Так, мапа світу. Робимо ТП сюди.
What are you up to now?
Так, полетіли.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Чекаємо.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Так, погнали. Найти місячний камінь. Окей.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Так.
Revelio.
Сюди, да? Так. Так, дроп забрали, дальше. падла. Так,
What is going on with them?
є.
Confringo.
Забираємо все, що тут є.
Revelio.
Так, іде наша бабочка. Так, де ж бабочка? Ой, там сундучок, який мені потрібен.
Accio.
Не знаю, як мені той сундук забрати.
Vipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Так, мені срочно потрібен той сундук.
Accio.
If the moon cave is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Я так поняв, десь має щось бути. Бабочка.
Why am I not surprised?
Ага.
First the Whoopers and now this.
Ну і що?
Lumos.
Так, погнали. Падла.
Lumos!
А як мені її?
Lumos. Depulso.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Окей.
Accio.
А, що я туплю? Дальше.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Confringo. Confringo. Accio.
Я хочу якось забрати той сундук. Там же самий найцінніший лут.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Ага.
Lumos.
Раз. А де ще одна бабочка?
Lumos!
І ще одна бабочка має бути. А де? Не поняв. Десь, може, тут це можливо я не побачив. Так, ну повертаємося, я хочу це. Блін, мені потрібно то забрати. Но як? Вот як?
Lumos.
Lumos!
Тут бабочки взагалі ніде нема. Ну як мені отой лут забрати? Капець. Так. А це що тут крутить?
Lumos.
Можливо, тут ще одна бабочка. А, да, вот вона.
Lumos.
Капець.
You did it! I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Accio.
Ой.
Levioso. Levioso. Confringo. Defender. Bombard.
Та блін.
Levioso.
О, а як ти так?
Defender. Confringo.
Так.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
А тепер що? А, сюди. Вернути. Погнали. Так.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it.
Так, ну походу треба обходити, ну.
Confringo.
Given what swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the moonstone is.
Да,
Which means
красиво,
we're one
красиво.
step ahead of them. We found it! Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Так, місячний камінь є.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the moonstone to the henge.
Те, що дослідити, ну як?
I think I'd like to look around a bit first.
I suppose we could spare a moment. Very well. We should leave soon. The longer we stay, the more I want a fwooper.
Окей, пофіг.
From the
Потом буде.
outside, you'd never guess this place even existed in here.
I have a feeling that was the idea. Are you finished exploring?
I believe I am.
Good. If we leave for the henge now, we should make it by nightfall. We still have the poachers to contend with. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
О-о.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible for the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the moonstone goes.
Давай.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one but two mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on High Wing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met High Wing, actually
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, High Wing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed High Wing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed High Wing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Ну да.
Why didn't you tell me this before? After all our time together.
I'm sorry. I thought about it so many times, but I'm ashamed of who my family is. I never fitted in. But the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous, and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidgets lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Є. Hogwarts. Так, завдання, там ще якісь мають бути завдання. Так, ну зараз підемо ще сюди. І все треба буде попродати. Продати. Так, що? Що мені потрібно? Блін, а коли я водокидавру вже вивчу? Прям цікаво.
Revelio.
Погнали. А, не сюди. Що я туплю? Так.
Revelio.
І от сюди.
Some days are more difficult than others.
Lassie, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something I could do to help.
You have done plenty. In fact, many of my good days are good because of you. The bad days, however, I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Так, тепер основне завдання. Так. Мапа світу. І сюди. Ага.
This place stinks of Ranrock and his cronies. No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already. Look at the size of this mine.
Да.
This place is teeming with Ranrocks.
Ага.
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine.
Використовуй.
Just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress. Who was on that car? Yeah, with his car, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead.
Так. Все забираємо.
Confringo! I wonder where these pipes go.
Що тут?
Accio! Descendo! Descendo! Confringo!
Так. Так, тихо. Є. Так, що тут у нас є? Любий. Угу, та нічого нема, вони всі знизу. Внизу всі. Окей, окей. Так, ідемо подивимося, можливо, щось тут є. А, тут є сундучок, треба забрати. Сундучок. Так. Так. Привіт, Візі. Ні, я ще не пройшов. Так, я ще не пройшов. Я тому що я іслідую прям всю карту. Я не просто тако проходжу по всьому сюжету, я прям всю карту іслідую. Так. Да, хочу пройти на 100%. Так.
Ranrock is here. I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him.
А, спалить. Ну, він прям дивиться. Оп. А падли, скільки їх тут. Ай, блин. Так. Да, блин, мимо. Є.
To your demise. Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect. I'd better light these boilers if I want to go any further.
Так, тут я вже все, да, зафармив. А тут внизу щось є. Там подивимося, що тут. А. Так. Це є, це є. Це є.
I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Робимо так. На всякий випадок. Так.
Another drill
Oh,
is
run, bro.
complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
О, тут ще... Уф-уф-уф-уф. Капець! Нема, забув покласти. Капець. Погано. Зараз. Ай, блін, другий бахнув. Зараз я з тобою розберуся. Не. Блін. Тихо. Так, треба. Бейн. Є.
One less foul hog
Це
can
всі
break.
фарно. Так. Ага, сюди я не можу. Так, і десь ще один стовп має бути, да?
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was.
You're right.
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragpaw's last journal. Wasted my time chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind! No! Avada Kedavra!
Poor Lodgok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him.
Да. Жорстко.
Now to get out of this blasted place.
Да, жалко, жалко.
I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Так. Так, іде воно. У Хогвартсі, да? Да. Так.
There's something in there. I just. One boy fell off his broom.
Revelio!
А, вниз. Йо. Вниз.
Let us keep our heads about this. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean...
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
I'm afraid I can't say. I didn't read the journals.
I fear you are correct. The situation is far from ideal, but we can wait no longer. I will defer to Professor Rockham as to how to proceed.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast.
Так. Треба йти продавати всі речі, які в мене є. Так, погнали сюди. Тут біля зілля. Так, треба це все попродавати, воно мені взагалі не потрібно.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Так. Так, і це треба буде відкрити зараз.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Хогвартси. А по Хогвартсу.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Та йопарасти. Це ми забираємо далі.
You've made marvelous improvements here.
А це вже від мандрагори. Це більше має, ніж. Ну, я думаю, це мені не потрібно, а можу її замінити, да? Перегляну, да, можу. Ну от, оце ми, мабуть, від інцендіо, бомбарду. Є. Все замінили. І тепер масочку просто... де це? Цю масочку заміняємо на цю. Все одно одинакові. Так. Мапа світу. Мені тепер треба буде аж летіти сюди. Так. А де стародавня магія, воно? Квести зі стародавньою магією. Чому вони на картах не відображаються? А, ні, вот є. Ідемо зробимо цей квестик.
Off on another adventure, are we?
О, є.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Так.
Smells to be toyed with.
You come to the wrong place, child. Gringo! Notice you ain't wearing that goblin helmet, skull. Gringo!
Так.
But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Так, о, стародавня фокус. Ну, от мені потрібно, щоб було все стародавня магія. А ще одне горобине зілля, ще все. Так, ну що, летимо сюди. Раз. Два. Три там.
That wasn't so
Trace.
difficult.
Так. Ще одна стародавня магія є. Так. Йдемо сюди, не дофармим. І нам залишилось що? Правильно. Робити ще побочні квестики. О, там є цей.
Surprising how many nippers you
Мерлін. А, ні, цих мені не потрібно. Капець тут пацанів, да?
We may be working with the goblins for now, but soon
Да.
one of the little bastards scratch me. I'll let him live just long enough to regret.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head.
Rise and fight.
You let Nora defend her.
You like games, do ya?
Ой, не то.
Still like hypocrite. We've been looking for you. Levioso.
На.
No one to share in my victory.
Все є, да? Є. Ну, вип'ємо. Так, і далі. Погнали.
This place has seen better days.
Це стародавня магія. О, тут є ці жабки. Потрібно зловити. Раз, раз. Є.
I'll look after you.
Гігантська фіолетова жабка. Ой, а це куди мене? Тепер робить. Ого. Так, ідемо, поки що зроблю. О. Ой, не то. Не то. Так, один тут. Так, один тут. Так, другий йде. Ну тут я поняв, треба в жаби запригувати, да? А от той. Не треба в жабу. Ну, побистріше було б в жабу, наверное, да? Давай попробуємо. Може, зараз знайду. Так. Так, тут нічого. Да блін. Тут не то. Так, оці жаби були, тепер сюди. Тут що? Так, а де третя послідня? Ага, вот де вона. Оу. Є. Ще одна стародавня магія є. Так. Битви. Єс. Дослідження єс. І тут 12 залишилось. Тут ще багато. Що тут по завданню у тіні? О, нарешті Авада Кедавра. Зараз ми вивчимо Авада Кедавру. Ура! А що я ще тут не забрав? А я все забрав. Все! Авада Кедавра. От сюди.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You did what you had to do, and I agreed. It might well have salvaged my friendship with Sebastian for the moment.
You did agree, and it did save your friendship with Sebastian.
For the moment. I thought we'd gone too far before, but Sebastian is in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry.
Давай.
Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Зараз вивчимо Аваду Кедавру. Бень.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quick.
Accio!
Так, нічого. А, там вже тут був, да? Ну, походу, да.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Так, зараз ми перевіримо. Тут нічого. Да, я вже тут був. Так. Тут все одно появилось щось новеньке. Ой. Ой. Ой, зажали! Зажали! Пустіть! Я не такий вкусний.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
Сюди, да?
No sign of Sebastian. Bombarda. Confringo.
Ой. Ой. Тихо.
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian.
Okay.
Be careful.
Це я все збираю. Може пригодиться.
Confringo. Bombarda. Descender. Defender. Confringo.
Є. Так, а далі куди? Думаю, сюди. А от і Себастьян. Ой.
There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Solomon, go! The relic! You'll pay for this!
Опа. Ай! Ой! Так, а є? Да, у мене є мандрагора. Да, блин. Ой. Та йопересете, та відстаньте ви вже від мене. Заколібали.
Cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra!
choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Sebastian, wait!
Да, він зробив все гірше і гірше. Ех, Себастьян.
Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
Да, не стає, не стає.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it.
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
А це во? А Авада Кедавру вивчити? Ніфіга собі. Капець. Нормасти так. Авада Кедавру я не вивчу. Я думав, зараз Авада Кедавру вивчу. Себастьян, ти що? Падла ти? Давай сюди Аваду Кедавру. Капець. Так. Так, ну треба, наверное, ще Мерліна. Завдання тут ще є повиконувати. Так. Раз завдання Мерліна. Котрий. Тут ще треба буде. А йду поки що в це в містечко. Селище це. І подивимося, що там по завданню. Треба завдання Мерліна виконати. Так. О, перше завдання тут.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Так, і... 3.
Revelio.
Де ще? Ага, понял.
Revelio.
Так, і послідніх аж тут. А, не достає. Я достав. Достав. Чуть-чуть вперед. Та йопрст, не достаю. Так, ще одне завдання є. Так,
This looks intriguing.
Too busy with fizzing whizbees, if you ask me.
Revelio.
що тут? Тут я вже забрав, да? Так, ну тут показано, що тут є якісь...
Revelio.
Так, ну тут звірів, да? Треба йти зловити. О, тут щось є. Так. Мені треба поміняти на от оце. Все. Гарам.
Revelio.
Що тут у нас?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
О. А тут?
Revelio.
Та і все, більше тут нічого нема. Так. Так, а де ще? Ага, от ще одне завдання Маріна.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Так, і... запалити
Mysterious and a
вогник.
bit unsettling. What to do?
А де... Так, перший є, а останні де?
Revelio.
А де останні? Так, ще один тут. І тут. Понятно. Так, робимо.
Confringo.
Бейн. 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 Все.
His Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Так, є. Тут є якісь... А, тут я вже був, що є? А я думав, успію витягнути. Не вспів витягнути. Мітлу. Нічого, зашпортався, упав. А, так. Так. О, тут є Так, ну що, починаємо, давай. Хопейн. Ні. Так, ще одне завдання є. І Так, летимо тепер на що? О, тут є якісь для ворогів, замок бандитів. Ой, тут і Мерліна є. Летимо сюди. Йдемо до замку бандитів. Подивимося, що у них там є цікавого. О, тут є у нас друг. Тут у нас є друг. Так, а по збірникам що тут? Дуелі. Ой. Ще двох треба, да? По ворогам ще багато. По броні так же само ще дуже багато треба. Так, ну це я відкрив. Фоксміт, залишилось 3. Хогвартси. І тут. Ну, ще трошки. Так, ідемо з цим огром. Так, треба... Стародавню магію збираємо. Є. Так. Ні, не сюди, а... Я хотів до бандитів. От сюди мені. Де дракон? А, вот пролетів дракон. Ніфіга собі, я ж не поняв. Все, і полетів. Я ж офігів, так дракончик такий.
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
Так. Так, тут неможливо приземлитись. Ну, йдемо сюди, що.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a knocktail.
Здорово, пацани! Що ви? До вас завітав. Ну, ой. Сюда ходи. Сюда ходи. Є. Є. Так, тут...
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Походу треба наверх. Так. Походу. Може тут нічого нема. Ей. Є. Це ми забираємо. А де цей? Оп. Чекпоінт. Та йопристи. Не то. Та йопристи, не то. То. Ти падла, ти мене задовбала вже. Де?
Don't try that.
Ой.
Just how many men see you, silver? You may want to.
Та скільки, де ти? А. Так, ну мінус один є вже. Так, де ще один сидить тут.
Fly at me and see where it gets you. You! What do you think you're doing?
Є.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
Так. Єп.
yourself. I mean you no harm.
Так. Так, Мерліна. Там є завдання Мерліна. Погнали. Так, перший є. А, мені треба зараз цих треба перемогти, бо так діло не закінчиться.
Descender. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Levioso. Accio. Repender. Glacis. Descender. Confringo. Bombarda. Descender. Cursed fiends.
Так, є.
Lumos.
Сюди можна? Да. Єп. Сюди єп.
Revelio.
А де ще один? А, внизу. Блін.
Lumos.
Тупанув трохи. Блін. Де він?
Revelio.
Де внизу? А, вот де.
Lumos.
Є.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Так, вот там ще є одне завданнячко. Так, що тут треба зробити? Просто...
Confringo. Revelio.
І ще одне десь должно.
Confringo.
Все.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Єп. Ну все, а тепер тупо летимо на завдання. Тут, тут ще щось є. Привіт, пацани, що ви? Що треба розрішити дуелянта? Від Рекудо. Так, що за Рекудо? То це, да? Ні, це Дефіндо, Експеліармус, Конфінго, де Рекудо? Що за Рекудо? Ні, це Круціо, Імперіус. Не поняв.
Clever, don't you? No more happy.
Time for some assistance.
I should warn you. Same mistakes my colleagues have made. You've made a grave mistake.
Confringo.
You're going to regret.
Protego. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo.
You will pay for your
Descender.
deeds.
Fight for me.
You? Oh.
Ну давай. Ні, а так ні. А як треба
Do you
було?
believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself?
Камінчик ловий. Так. Привіт, пацани.
I come here, crupmate.
Так, пішли завдання вже робити. Потім з вами поговорю. Що, як ви? Як ваше здоров'ячко? Так. А тут є бабочки. О, жаби. Опа. Так, єп. Прилетіли. Сохранились. Котика погладили. Так, зараз продати всі речі, які у мене тут є.
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. I've been worried sick, but I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the Ashwinders that are lurking about.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have for sale?
What's brought you here today?
Так, це я все продаю.
Can never have enough stock.
That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
Це.
Thank you for stopping by.
Aloha Mora.
Так, що тут у нас є?
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Так, все,
Revelio.
більше нічого нема. Так.
Aloha Mora.
Прикольно. Ой, це не тут.
Revelio.
А де? Та блін, я хочу. Я хочу взяти його. Вот, опшук, все. Ого! Він так далеко. Ніфіга собі. Тара-пам-пам. Oh.
This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Ashwinders! Better find a way around them.
Expulso! Goblin army. You won't know this one.
Ой, не то. Не то. Так. Все, ми забираємо.
Confringo! Revelio!
Так.
Confringo! Revelio!
І послідній йде.
Confringo! That's that. Settled. Here's one of those tables, Professor. Revelio.
Тут стіл цей. Окей, потім. Або завдання це. Де воно? От тут.
I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. Where in Merlin's name am I? Revelio. Confringo.
Так. Опа. Є.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda.
Ой! Не хотів.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Вот.
Glacius.
3. Блін, не то.
Incendio.
Вот.
These coins must have come from Miss Coffee's nephew. Ashwinders.
That we wanted more than a piece
I don't know why they're called unforgivable curses. Was it upper or lower Hogsfield that we raided last week?
Flash of inspiration.
Ой, блін.
Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulsor! Expulso!
You will not survive this.
What a dreadful lot.
Так, ходи сюди, задовбала ти мене.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An ashwinder.
Так.
Treasure. That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail.
Ой, тут ще є, да? Чи тут нема? Ні, все, нема. Так, піднімаємось. Опа! Прикол. Як мені...
More treasure. Rococo must have been through here. Revelio.
А вони внизу, поня. Добре, а я...
Confringo. Revelio.
Так, а далі що? Так, ну тут... Сюди походу,
watch my step in here.
От що. Тепер я поняв, що треба зробити. Кидаєш і тоді вже. А що, не відкривається, да? Де це я? Куди я попав? Опа. Ні?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
А, це от, да. Понятно, понятно.
More Ashwinders. Leviosa. Accio. Glacier. Incendio. Descendo. Where's that goblin hell? Real quick.
Petrificus Totalis!
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. We had that. Leviosa. Accio. Glacier. Incendio.
Petrificus Totalis!
Somebody paid attention.
Та йопресте, як... Не.
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Bombarda.
Petrificus Totalis!
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Glacier. Incendio. Descendo. Glacier. Bombarda.
Так.
Petrificus Totalis!
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Shame nobody saw that.
Так, є. Так, а далі куди? Наверх.
Revelio.
Так. І що треба зробити? Вогонь.
Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio.
Та і що, та тут теж нічого нема. А, вот тут
Revelio.
відкрилось.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Пішли. Так, а відкритись. Не відкривається. Окей. Окей, понятно.
Accio. Incendio.
Так, десь має бути другий вхід.
Revelio.
Де? А, ні, вон тому. Тому, ну зверху. Окей. Де? Ну тут теж. Окей. Не поняв.
Accio.
О,
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
так, і... Ага. Відкрилось.
This Niffler's a tricky one.
А от і ти.
Glacius.
Стій.
Everything's all. I hope Miss Coffee appreciates this.
Так, врятували. Все? Все? Виходимо від це. Так. Порт. Так, ідемо віддамо їй.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your Niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
It wasn't easy battling Ashwinders and finding a Niffler in that house. I've earned a reward.
Oh, of course. I didn't realize you'd done all that. That was a lot of work. Anything for my precious baby. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
Так. Завдання. Зустрітися з Себастьяном у крипті. Йдемо поки що... Блін, мені потрібна Авада Кедавра. Блін, я хочу Аваду Кедавру. Так, ще одне завдання виконано. Ідемо, може зараз Себастьян нам научить Авада Кедавра. Хогвартс. Так. От тут. Картографічний... А, це картографічний зал. Ні-ні-ні. Ні-ні-ні. Тут, наверно. Якщо я не помиляюсь. О. Під низом.
You're lucky they don't expel you. If you don't get your act together, I shall fly straight off.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in.
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
А де він? А от.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
The more I think about it, what good will it do to turn him in? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Так, і... Що тепер? Типа... Завдання. Все. Просто поговорили і все. Так, Себастьян, я хочу з тобою поговорити. Навчи мене Авада Кедавру, а парень, ти шо? Окей. По світу. Йдемо наше завдання. Так, от сюди. Так. Ага, вот тут. Всё.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Revelio.
Так, і що треба знайти?
Confringo.
Ага.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done.
Давай.
Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of Graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Я готов.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Tell me more about what needs to be done, Professor.
Certainly. You're to find and subdue a graphorn that lives nearby.
Have you ever subdued a graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Так, сюди. Так. О! Стоїть красавець. Так.
What am I doing here? This would... I enjoy... better not. Hogwarts is very lucky they've got...
Привітик.
I've heard Spectre's quieter than you.
Так.
This must be the place.
Я живий. Так.
Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
О, а вот і він. Уф. Ох, це він гупає. Ой. Ой! Ой-ой-ой. Оп. Ой, бляха-муха. Падла. Ой. Ой, почав я пропускати дуже багато.
I need your help, friend.
Що з плащом, а? Мої. Оу. Тепер в мене новий звір, да? Да, тепер. І погнали. Бейн. Прикольно.
Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
А, сюди треба.
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
That goblin help Baleford.
Мінус.
I should investigate. We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
На. Кайф.
For you all to clear out.
Прикольно так.
No, it's you who interfered with us. That woman, isn't it? One fixated on murder. Settling other people's affairs.
Ну шо, пацан?
Incendio! You will not survive this fight. Incendio!
Ой. А, він мене збиває, да? Так. Все, можна далі просто полетіти.
say we pick up the pace a bit.
Погнали. Так.
Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Так, пішли.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Oh, Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you're taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Ох. Жорстко.
She's alive.
Вони її бахнули. Би більше не вимахувалась.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
Ну да. Так. Так, у тіні. Вот, Авада нагорода, Авада Кедавра. Вот. Но я Аваду Кедавру не вивчу. Прикольно. Так. Спорядження, а що по спорядженню тут? Та йопересте, я вже подивився, що тут. Ага, тут залишилось дві ці. Так, карта. Карта.
Deke thinks you've made marvelous improvements here. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Так, нічого такого цікавого нема. Сюди йдемо.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Так, це все
There's
треба
Ollivander's.
продати.
I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
What are we looking for today?
Так, і є.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Так, ідемо.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done.
Опа.
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Опа. Куди це він мене забрав?
Descender, Defender, Incendio.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Descendo.
Rookwoods don't go down easy. Incendio.
Levioso, Accio.
I'm not done with you.
Glacis, Levioso, Descendo.
Time to teach someone a lesson.
Might want to look up.
Let me have some. How's the view?
Ah, how delightful. A lamb to the slaughter.
Confringo.
Let me have some.
Levioso.
Expulso!
Incendio, Accio. Descendo, Defender, Confringo. Bombarda.
Да ёпрсите.
You can't hold out forever.
Bombarda. Descender.
Come on, too afraid to fight?
Stupefy. Confringo.
There'll be more of that.
Bombarda.
You will pay for your deeds.
Stupefy.
Flash!
Descender. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
Так.
Delay the inevitable.
Defender. Confringo. Bombarda.
Don't make this too easy for me.
Stupefy. Confringo. Defender. Descender. Confringo. Bombarda.
Very weak.
Defender. Descendo. Confringo. Stupefy.
Had enough?
Descendo. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Protego. Levioso. Glacis. Accio. Confringo. Benite. Descendo.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Right.
Thought you had me there. Confringo! No, it's a movie. Incendio! My trap.
Levioso.
I shall kill you now!
Accio. Glacis. Incendio.
That's just the beginning.
Так.
Incendio. You'll need to be quicker than that. Bombarda. Pathetic.
Та йопресете, скільки можна?
Confringo. Protego. Sendo. Bombarda. Enough. Descendo. Confringo. Bombarda.
You'll fight for it.
I'll make you wish you were back in the school.
Descendo. Bombarda. Confringo.
This has become personal.
Confringo! This should be fun. That the best you can do?
Defendo. Confringo.
Novice luck.
Bombarda.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Descendo. Stupid. Confringo. Stupid. Defendo. Bombarda.
Так. Не. Так.
Revelio. I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
Так. А як мені тепер? Ага, сюди.
The beasts around here.
Так. Так, мапа.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us
cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository.
Так, давай.
We can only hope that we're not too late and that we find...
Заходимо.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
Oh! Гоблин.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area. He must be here somewhere. We must be getting
Ой! Ой!
Press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Так. А тут ще... Оу. Так, ну тут треба... Ох. А, блін, не то знов. Та йопересте, я ж пригав. А можна, будь ласка? Та пригайте, йопересте. Капець. Так важко. Так важко було просто пригаднути, чи що.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Lumos! Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Так, є.
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Що це?
Not your best. What happened?
Potato! Sender!
Fools of a feather. Barbara, coming back this way. You don't know who you're staying with. This doesn't hurt.
Sender!
Someone's been taken out last week.
Accio! Glacier! Propendo! Leviosa!
Not quiet.
Finger! Confringo! Sender! Accio! Glacier! Propendo! Sender!
That's your best.
Accio!
Pity.
Leviosa! Accio!
Є.
These tunnels haven't brought us.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Так, оце все я забираю. Ого, скільки їх тут.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way. We shall make quick work of them.
They got this.
Так, погнали.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
Ой! Є.
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him! Accio! Someone's here. We couldn't be happier to see you, Professor Sharp. Stay up! We shouldn't take them. What did you do?
Є. І ще один троль. Ну.
The wand! Quickly!
А от і місце їде. Ага.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen? What about Isadora's fate?
Isadora wasted her ability trying to save people from themselves. I will not let others dictate what I do with this... my power.
You cannot possibly mean that. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the misery and pain that could cause.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Oh. Блин, профессора фига минус, да? Що я маю зробити?
My spells are having no effect on the dragon. Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. Propenda. Let's trick. Now, potato, Fringo, Bombarda.
Ой! Да, блин, не то. Так. Так. Ох. Так. Так. Є. Так, що не сюди. Куди йти? Що сюди? А, да.
You can't run forever, Ranrock. There's nowhere to hide.
Та йопересете. Так, де вони? Та йопересити, та шо є? Та йопересити, та ж... Капець, чуть-чуть хп залишилось. Хорош. Це що, типу, все заново? Да з... Вот і все. Я дуже багато пропускаю. Капець, я багато пропускаю. Там, де можна щось зробити, то я то пропускаю. Та я... Ну я ж пригнув. Та капець. А тут тільки атакуючі. Так. Та... Що тут? Взагалі більше нічого. Так. А, капець, зачепив мене, да? Є. Нарешті, да?
Thank you, Miriam.
Oh.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Please meet me as soon as possible.
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
Так, я думаю, на цьому я буду закінчувати. Все. Все, друзі, всім дякую за перегляд. Всім вітаю когось завершення. Шкільні роки досягне свого кінця. Просто довідника світу. Це типу вже все, я вже... Ага. Ну, окей. Будемо проходити вже в наступному разі. Все, друзі, всім дякую за перегляд. Всім на добраніч. Пока-пока.